Many temporary residents in Canada hear the term maintained status but are not always sure what it really means. In simple terms, it allows a person to remain in Canada legally after their permit or visitor record expires, as long as they apply to extend or change that status before the expiry date. Under Canadian immigration regulations, this is a continuation of legal status, not a grace period, and it ends when a decision is made on the application. When a person applies to extend the same type of status before it expires, they may continue under the same conditions. For example, someone who applies to renew their work permit can keep working for the same employer while waiting for a decision. A student who applies to extend their study permit can continue studying, and a visitor who applies to extend their stay can remain in Canada lawfully during processing. This is the most straightforward use of maintained status. The situation is different when a person applies to change their status, for example, from worker or student to visitor. In that case, they can remain in Canada after their current permit expires, but they must stop working or studying once that date passes. The right to remain does not include the right to continue the same activities. Maintained status only preserves lawful presence in Canada until IRCC decides the new application. It is also important to remember that maintained status applies only while the person stays in Canada. If they leave the country before a decision is made, the protection ends immediately. They cannot re-enter and resume work or study unless their new permit has already been approved. If someone misses the deadline and applies after their permit has expired, they no longer have maintained status. In that situation, they may need to apply for restoration within 90 days, but they must stop all work or study until restoration is granted. Maintained status can be a valuable protection for those who apply on time, but it has clear limits. Understanding what it allows and what it doesn't can help prevent serious issues such as unauthorized work or loss of status. Those unsure of their current situation should review the dates on their permit and seek advice from a Canadian immigration lawyer before taking any further steps.